In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to break down the exact 5 LinkedIn tips you need to use to stand out on LinkedIn this year. So after looking at thousands of LinkedIn profiles every single month, I realized that there are 5 key elements that make a LinkedIn profile stand out. So if you're curious, then keep on watching this video. And this is the exact same checklist that I used to go from 0 to 270,000 LinkedIn followers in under 3 years. The number one LinkedIn tip that no one talks about really, or at least no one uses well, is the features section. The features section has made me so much money and it's so incredibly underrated. Here's how to use it. Most people use features section to pin their most viral post that came from LinkedIn. And what they're doing here is that they are sacrificing such important real estate on LinkedIn. So what I mean by this is when someone goes into your profile, they're going to see 3 things: your headline, your banner, and then the third thing is going to be your featured section. You don't want to waste that with your one viral post that you had 5 years ago. There's 3 ways that you can use it. You can use 3 different parts of the feature section to promote your business. This is how people are making money on LinkedIn. It's not because of their content, and it's not because of just their headline or the link that they just had in their profile. It's because of the feature section. So here's exactly how it works. You're going to go and create 3 different thumbnails for your 3 different offers. And if you don't have 3 different offers, you're going to create 1 for your offer, 1 for your newsletter, and 1 for something else. That could be a YouTube channel, a blog, or anything else where you can redistribute your attention so you can actually generate leads. We're in the business of making money, not just getting attention. Now you have your thumbnails. What you're going to do is you're going to add the link to them, edit your LinkedIn feature section, press the plus button, add the link, add the thumbnails, and that is literally it. The second LinkedIn tip that I just discovered, and I think this is about to change the way LinkedIn works forever, is the headline. So right now, what you're seeing on your LinkedIn is everybody saying the exact same thing. I help X to do Y. Every single person, from entrepreneurs to freelancers and creators, has this exact same headline. Now, let me tell you why first. Well, before LinkedIn blew up, everybody was using this headline template because no one was using it. But now, as LinkedIn has 1 billion users, everybody seems to have it. So the way you change it is simply understanding what does your business do, who are you helping, and who are you doing it for, and in what platform or in what way. So what is the ideal transformation that you're going to provide to your ideal customer? That's it. Once you have those 2 keywords and the transformation, you put it in your headline, and at the end, you add social proof. No one talks about this either. The third tip is using social proof every single place you go on LinkedIn, from your headline to your banner to your feature section, and even in your content. So what does social proof look like? If you worked with 1 client, 10 clients, 100 clients, you can use that as social proof. So if I was to write my headline and I was a personal trainer and maybe I trained Kim Kardashian, then I would say lose 50 pounds in 12 weeks like Kim Kardashian did. Now this is using social proof. You're using the halo effect, and you're directly indicating to anyone that ever bumps into your content of exactly what you do, who you do it for, and how. Simple. Now, talking about the halo effect, in your banner, you should be using social proof at the maximum. So if you look at my banner, you'll see 4 different logos. They're not just random logos. They're placed there specifically for a reason. I've got Forbes, Kajabi, Jitex, and Exeter University. Now, why did I choose these logos out of all of the logos that I could have chosen? Because I've worked with multiple companies in different platforms and businesses. Having the University of Exeter in my banner allows me to connect with the student audience that I'm trying to build, because it shows that I'm not too far ahead from them, showing them that I just graduated so they can trust me, they can like me, and they can follow me, thinking I could be like her in the future. Now, having Forbes allows me to connect with the older demographic, the corporate people, the people that have full-time businesses, the people that have Fortune 500 businesses, because they can trust Forbes and therefore they can trust me. Lastly, I have Kajabi. So Kajabi is very well known in the social media space, especially in the online business space, which allows me to then take that authority of online entrepreneurship into me immediately. So if anyone sees one of those 3 logos, they'll immediately trust me. So if you have them, use them. And if you're a beginner and you don't have any logos, you don't have any social proof, you don't know what you're doing, trust me, I've been there. What you need to do is work with people for free and use their testimonial in your banner until you can get those logos. Don't overcomplicate it. I remember when I was trying to do this and I was scared that I would never get Forbes, I would never get SEMrush, I would never get Kajabi or even Exeter, because I didn't even know if I could graduate. So what I did, I just posted my first fast testimonial on my banner. And then everything happened. Now, number 4, everybody should know this, but in case you don't, your profile photo is a direct communicator of your positioning. So if you want to look professional and attract corporate clients, then you need to be that. You need to reinforce that belief that these people can trust you. We like what we are like. People buy from what they are like. So exactly that, take it into your profile, even if it doesn't look like you. Maybe you're not used to being on a suit. You need to try that until you position yourself to the point where it doesn't matter. You know, people look at Alex Hormozi all the time and they're like, he has the shirt and he has the nose thing. Yes, he's also built multi-million-dollar businesses. So until you do that, you need to play the game of attention, attraction, and also positioning. So you position yourself as an expert by looking like an expert. So please, if you still have your profile photo from holiday in 2015 in Spain, change it, take a photo with your iPhone with a white background, good quality, good lighting, and then upload it onto LinkedIn. Bonus points if you change the color of the background to green, purple, blue, whatever it is, so it looks cleaner, okay? Now, the 5th one, there's this thing on LinkedIn where you can actually add your newsletter as a link. Now, don't do that. The reason for this is your newsletter link should go in your feature section. You're missing out on traffic when you put it as your direct link. And this is my personal opinion and what I've seen convert best. I'm a pro at conversion, so please trust me on this, but you're wasting traffic if you just put the newsletter link on your LinkedIn profile. What you should do instead is put it on your feature section and the link should lead to something else. So maybe a YouTube link or maybe overall your landing page for actually your business. That's best. So these were my 5 rapid fire LinkedIn tips so you can optimize your profile fast. And if you want me to get into a little bit more detail and give you the other unconventional ones, you should go to this video and watch the full 20-minute masterclass there where I broke down exactly what you need to do to grow, scale, and monetize your LinkedIn. See you there.